rejection. Okay, so fear of rejection is natural. We've grown up in a society where like failure is looked really down upon, really frowned upon. So a lot of people think that like rejection is the end of the world. Like an F is the end of the world. Like so high school kids are told from a young age like everything matters, like everything's so important. Don't let your grade slip and like you one F and you're never gonna get into college. And there's all this pressure in life, right? So you want to do your best because you don't want to fail. The problem is with there's certain things in life that like you have to just try, right? Like with a woman, like you kind of just have to try. Like if you want to get good with women, you have to try with them. So if you don't have very much experience with women, then chances are you have a pretty bad case of fear of rejection, right? You'd rather not shoot your shot and not get rejected. This fear of rejection contributes to your approach anxiety. You know, it kind of the fear of rejection is one of the main justifying factors as to why men are have anxiety about approaching women, because they don't want to get rejected. They think that like, oh, everyone and their mom is going to see, and it's going to be so embarrassing. It's the end of the world. But the thing you have to remember about the fear of rejection is it stems from your imagination, right? So the fear stems from your imagination, your imagination of the rejection. You're imagining you get rejected, right? The thing about this is it doesn't come from actually getting rejected. I mean, sure, you can be traumatized from a bad rejection, but you can also bounce back and recover. And ironically, the cure for the fear of rejection is to go and get rejected. Even success isn't going to cure you of the fear of rejection. Like literally surviving failure, surviving rejection, and moving on and being okay and that realizing that you don't have to like be scared of it because it's part of life, you know. So if you want to get over your fear of rejection and kind of like get over your approach anxiety and like talk to women and start conversations and maybe possibly make friends, then you have to get over your fear of rejection by getting rejected. Yeah. So you're only scared of it because you haven't survived it yet. If you survive it, then you realize it's not that big of a deal. So hopefully you'll go out and shoot your shot, feel the fear. The thing about it is the first time, the first couple times you're going to feel the fear, but as you conquer the fear of rejection, as you get rejected, you realize it's not that big of a deal. And you'd be surprised, like you're probably like just so few guys will talk to women that like maybe trying to get rejected will give you an opportunity to meet a girl that's like not going to reject you. It's wild. Like literally I used to tell guys in the club like, "Hey, go get rejected. Go get 4 or 5 rejections and then come back and see me." When I would teach guys how to like talk to girls at the club. And they'd talk to like one. They'd fuck it, dude, I'm going to get rejected. I'm going to try and talk to one. And then they would talk to one and they wouldn't reject them. So they wouldn't even get the rejections. They would just get an attempt and they would actually talk to girls and it was really cool. But yeah, so approach anxiety and the fear of rejection is like a two-headed monster that kind of like go hand in hand of like those are the bosses you have to defeat. Those are your internal bosses. You have to overcome your fear of rejection. You have to overcome your approach anxiety. And then women will open up. Not to say that like automatically they'll be open to you. It's just now you'll have a shot because you know how to shoot a shot. So hopefully you shoot your shot more and hopefully you get rejected so that you can survive it and realize like it's not the end of you. With an actual rejection comes resilience. Until you get rejected, you're always going to be scared of it. You're always going to imagine this horrible thing. I've had horrible experiences. The most embarrassing moments in my life have happened, trying to talk to girls. And it's okay. I still ended up with a baddie of a wife when I decided to settle down and have be married and shit. Yeah. So my name is Anthony. I help guys get better with women. Feel free to DM me, comment on this if you like it, share this with anybody that might help, and yeah, best of luck out there.